Okay.
And Counter-Strike Source.
I think it's up on YouTube.
Papers, please. Playing City of Heroes kind of made me want to play Champions Online again. But I was looking at it and apparently it's been taken over by another company which has made it into fucking microtransaction hell now. But it's still got the best character creator. City of Heroes is pretty decent, but if you
But you don't have the same levels as All Points Bulletin. Fuck off.
Hey,
APB's like crap.
it's still the best.
It had like
character
a lot.
creation.
It had a lot of sliders and shit. But I mean, Champions Online, baby. You see my screenshots. I made a
You're
Saiyan
just
warrior.
jealous because you never made your own shirt.
I did. I made my Union Jack thing. It's
Yeah.
weird, like, you had a limit on how many tattoos and stuff you could have and, like, designs, but I don't know what happened, but when I was designing it, I didn't have any limit. Yeah, APB.
Yeah.
There was, like, limits, and, like, on my Smurf character, I went on it, and I couldn't remove any tattoos, because I had loads of tattoos on there to cover our whole body in blue. And, like, I couldn't remove them because it was, like, premium, but I didn't have any kind of premium stuff, so I don't know how I did it. I couldn't edit anything again. Game broke. It was 4th of July, and I was making Union Jack stuff, and it just allowed me to do it. Fuck the system.
You working tomorrow, Trey?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
It's because Caesar closes.
Tomorrow or today?
Today.
Maybe we should find out which days he's actually off. That might be easy.
Yeah. Oh, I still need to buy a fucking tension rod for my curtain.
You've at least got something covering up your window.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, okay.
Like, I went to sleep at 3 a.m. and I fucking woke up at 7 because the fucking, my room was just so bright. So I'm like, man. Am I facing the sun? Oh god, the shade is actually on the other side.
Praise the sun.
You feel like watching?
I'm driving right now, so no.
Why?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Man, I hate Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, okay, I'm watching.
Can I even watch on YouTube?
What, on your phone?
Yeah.
Should be able to.
I mean, it's not telling me. Oh,
Let's look at this.
and a gun. Yeah, okay.
It's pretty good. It's like 3-second delay max. I can't watch, I don't want spoilers of Enter the Gungeon.
Oh! Okay.
Suck.
Yeah, suck at that. Ooh! We payday, boys!
Loot bag. Gross.
Gross.
Pay to win.
Wait, who'd you get as your companion?
I just got the loot bag.
Doggo.
Haven't gotten the mask yet.
Wait, the mask gives you more people?
The mask is the one that actually gives you the companions.
Well, it's not always chains. It's Houston or Wolf.
I know, it depends on what like other items you have. But the mask is the one that actually gives you the companions. If you have the other two, you don't get the companions yet. Ugh.
Okay.
What? There's payday stuff in
Yeah.
Chick. Uninstall.
Well, what's the matter? You don't like Payday?
I love it. I'm reinstalling it now, Dan. Let's play some Payday 2. I need some money. I'm poor as
Are you
fuck,
serious?
like always.
Are
No,
you actually
because I am
serious, right?
poor. I'm always poor. Dan Smith over here sitting on billions of Payday money. Meanwhile, I've got $5.
Oh, spice.
Dan, you got Dying Light. Let's play Dying Light.
No.
Let's play Dying Light, Dan. Come on. It's
I've
fun.
never been so bored in a zombie killing game.
I loved it so much. Fine, let's play it single player. Fuck it, yes.
I'd
Do you
rather
like
be
parkour?
playing Dead
Sure.
Rising 2.
I know why you don't like it, because you don't get guns are like a kind of commodity that you get later on.
I know.
Let's play Dan, I'll give you a revolver straight away.
No.
Straight away. I'll give you 2 revolvers straight away.
Now you're speaking my language.
And a crossbow.
Okay, no.
Dan, do you read many books, Dan?
Novellas.
Have you read The Dark Tower by Stephen King?
Yeah, I did like that one.
That'll
I
be
didn't like the-
Oh yeah, the movie's awful. How could they?
but I only got through the first 2, and then I think there's like 8, isn't there?
Yeah, I've read the first 2. The second one's so fucking good. I was like, I can't imagine it getting any better than this. So I've got the third one, but I haven't really wanted to read it. 'Cause the second one's so fucking good.
It's not that the second one is so fucking good. It's just that I lost interest in Stephen King at that time.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
No, it's because I read his other stuff at the time. I read Cell, I think, and
He
The
wrote
Mist.
too many books. I knew you'd like Dark Tower, because it's just about a guy with 2 revolvers shooting people.
Dan's just been
good.
promoted to Revolver Man.
He's like a magic, like the gunslingers are like medieval knights, like magical
Yeah.
supermen. And then it's in
Well,
like
no,
a weird apocalyptic world, and then you kind of realize that, and then there's this weird dimensional hopping stuff that happens in the second book, which is awesome. Ah, it's great.
I'm not allowed to have fun in anything, apparently.
I remember reading
You
from-
do too much damage with your guns, Brian.
Whoa,
Well, maybe you
It's
should
a
stop
fucking-
being a bad DM.
oh my
What?
god!
I'm not even a DM. I'm a player.
I'm talking to
I'm
the
a
guy that you're
player.
talking to, Dan. Jeez.
Oh,
I'm talking to Steve.
Saw
whatever
so
his
much
name
health
is.
in this stupid fucking room.
You're doing it.
like, at the very least, this isn't telling me like, okay, this is how I want to treat my players, which is not like ass.
There's no such thing as overpowered characters, just underpowered DM.
It's not just that. It's just I get shit on for doing something my character would like, which is I don't want to use the scroll. I want to keep it. Why do you want to keep it?
Hey, what's that?
I mean, it's an extra scroll, and if I can do it without convincing him, then I can do it.
What's happening?
Players
Is that
hate him
Aaron, by the
because
way?
he didn't do what he told them to do.
He spoke the truth.
Oh. Oh. Yes, it is me.
What?
I thought you were saying, Dan, that you didn't want to use the scroll because it's like not what your character would want. Your character wouldn't want to force someone to comply. He'd just want to persuade them naturally.
Yeah.
And now you're saying, now it sounds like you're like, I don't want to waste the scroll. I reckon I could persuade him without using the scroll.
Yeah. It was
Then
for
you fucked
comedic
up and then they're
effect.
mad at you. What you should have done is gone, this is morally abhorrent, and then held up the scroll and torn it to shreds in front of them all. Ah! Get this shit away from me!
Like, the plan was that I want to use it for the bigger bad. This is just some dude.
You should play like a really strong, muscly barbarian guy who is completely against magic, and whenever your teammates try to use magic, he just like grabs their like staves and wands and just breaks them and splinters. No! Just rips their spellbooks up.
We have that. We have that. And he's like, Brian, I wanted to fight more. I'm like, what? You want to beat up a dude that's in chains? That's not fighting. That's just fish in a barrel. Like, this is just reinforcing that I like what I want, or that I have planned with you guys.
Like,
Which is I want you guys to be stronger. But if you do dumb shit, I'm gonna fucking punish it.
there's people who don't realise that actually fighting isn't the funnest part of D&D.
Fighting
doing
is
it too
boring.
Doing it too much is just laborious. You got some murder hobos in your party, as they call them.
Sounds like
Ew.
But yeah, I guess now that Aaron's here, I'm actually happy to announce, like, hey, let me know when you want to start it.
I was
I'm
ready
ready.
to hear something from you.
Oh, okay, I guess. Well, first we need to wait for Marissa to survive Hurricane Dorian.
Victoria. I thought they named them all after women, or if they just changed that.
Is it
That was-
Dorian? The
that was
woman's
never-
name, I think.
it was never a thing.
Is it?
Oh. Dorian.
That was never a thing.
Hurricane Dorian. It's okay, it's just going in the Caribbean. Oh wait, what's that at the end of the Caribbean? Oh, it's Florida! No! Looks like it's gonna peter out.
That's what I keep hearing.
If it's hitting the Caribbean, then I'm sure it may hit St. Kitts and Nevis or Puerto Rico, your home country, Dan. Puerto Rico.
Oh no, not Puerto Rico.
The Bahamas.
I love Puerto Rico. They are my favorite.
San Juan.
San
Puerto Rico?
Juan. Viva la Mexico. Viva la Revolucion.
Where is Marissa in Florida? Is she in Miami?
She's in Central Florida.
I think it's not gonna hit that far. Famous last words.
From where she is, she says that it might be a category 2 or even a 1. But when I saw the news, and I'm like, that's a Cat 5, I immediately texted her, and I'm like, they're saying it's a Cat 5 here in California. And she's like, oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Oof.
Hurricane Dorian's latest track projection. It shows it hitting Florida and then heading north up into Columbia. And just about hitting Charlotte. Isn't that like near where you are, Trey?
Charlotte, North
Charlotte.
Carolina.
Yeah. It says it's
Huh.
gonna go north and hit. No, there must be another Charlotte, because
Well, I mean,
there is.
of course, there's more than.
wait, Columbia.
Right.
Columbia's not in America. Is there just a place called Columbia in
What is this? Isn't that a city? I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
There's not a state. Those are the-
That must be South Carolina, Columbia, and then North Carolina's got Charlotte. I don't know what the categories mean. Category 1 is like the not so bad, and then category 5 is super bad.
I think last year when we had like the hurricane, it was like when it hit us, it was maybe.
There's a
I can't remember
category
if it was
2 or 3.
Yeah.
I remember Trey told me about this.
Yeah, it was like, because it was like the main hurricane. It was Florence, and then there was like another tropical storm like right after it.
Wasn't that when we lost power?
All I remember,
When
yeah,
you-
all I remember was, man, my life is boring without Trey. I had to rely on Lucas,
Lucas.
and Lucas was busy doing nothing. Oh, he busy with Overwatch. This was when he wanted to make an Overwatch career, and I laughed at him and said, "I'll support you. I'll watch your games," and then he never.
Overwatch. Let's all play Overwatch together.
Bleh.
Oh.
Category
Wait,
2.
so you're not getting hit by the hurricane? I thought the travel path was heading towards North Carolina as well.
It was expected to a little bit, but even before, like I didn't hear it was gonna like direct hit us. I don't know though. I haven't really been keeping up with it.
I'm looking at the forecast now. What day is it? Tuesday. By 8 p.m. Tuesday, apparently it's going to be off the east coast of Florida. It's gonna head north, and by Thursday it's gonna be off the coast of North Carolina. But I don't think it's really gonna hit inland at all.
Yeah, we'll get like some wind and rain for sure. I don't think it'll be as.
It says it's Category 2,
Yeah, definitely.
Just don't lose
96 to
power.
110 miles per
I
hour.
need power for
Oh shit!
Friday.
You hear that, Trey?
Huh?
You hear that, Trey?
What?
You're gonna finally get a bath.
Is that?
Just
Does
don't
it?
wanna lose
How do
power.
the
I
states
need power
go?
for Friday.
On the east
Oh,
coast, does it
'cause-
go? Does it go Florida, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, or is there like another one?
I think. There's pretty sure.
What's the state above Florida?
Mississippi.
Fucking hell. You guys need to memorize the states of the U.S.
There's
Yeah.
50 of them. I only need to know one.
Dan,
I don't give a shit about
the
it.
other day, I memorized 200 fucking countries in the whole world, Dan. For you.
Proud of
I did it
you.
for you!
Yeah.
Okay,
you.
so it's Georgia. Well, Georgia's above
Yeah,
Florida,
I'm
and
looking
then
at it.
South Carolina.
Is that 8 a.m. Friday? It's off the coast of North Carolina, hitting some of these. Rest in peace, Trey.
Can't lose power.
Rest in
Oh, my
peace.
son.
Download for Iceburn. Fuck off.
No,
No
You're
Monster
dead,
Hunter
Trey.
for you.
can't lose
You're
power.
no longer.
I need it. I've waited so long.
We've got like a defensive wind in the UK, which basically just diverts everything around us and into Europe. Jesus is
you're
on our
getting-
side.
No. You
Come on, the food.
Sorry, you went super robo down.
Super robot.
You must be going in a tunnel.
won't lose.
They're talking then.
I'm gonna try again.
Power, Trey, but you will. It'll happen
Not yet.
in the
Not yet.
Yeah, it's still pretty robo down. You're getting there.
That was-
I'm used to it because I hear it all the time.
Fucking Trey. Not fucking Trey. I was gonna say fucking Dan. He's driving a car, watching your stream, and talking to us on Discord. Don't do it, Dad. Stop, Dan. Pay attention to the road, Dan. He's dead. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He died a hero. Dr. Pepper comes from Texas. Bank of America is from North Carolina. For some reason I got this weird United States of America, and it shows all of the corporations and where they come from. Where's Coca-Cola? Oh, Coca-Cola's from Georgia. I don't know what this means at all. Apparently
So, Trey,
California.
When are you gonna get on the places Must Hunter before Iceborne?
Okay.
When are you gonna get back on for Ice?
Friday when it comes out.
So you're gonna get on or not?
Yeah, man. He ain't playing with no non-Iceburn
either.
fool.
Not even
It's
gonna
a
like,
bad game.
Not even gonna like.
It's gonna be a
play
bad
with me.
game.
Not even gonna play with me for.
I mean, I can.
I mean, but will you? That's
Aaron, screw
Sure.
this fool. Get the 3DS out, baby. Let's play some whatever it is you. Get the 3DS out. Let's play.
What'd I do?
Let's play. I don't know. I like Generations. I like being able to shoot my super ineffective special moves. Is that
Generations
only in?
Ultimate.
It's only in Generations, right?
And Generations Ultimate, but yeah, that's it.
Generations Ultimate, baby. Is it any good, that one?
Way better. I think it's like the most
What's the best
monsters in like every game.
Oh, cool.
It's got that G rank.
Ultimate Generations.
oh, was that a yes or
It got released. I know it got released on Switch a little after.
It's on Switch.
so?
Yeah.
Was that a
Shit.
yes or a no?
What you talking about?
He's not
We
playing
play.
it until Iceburns out.
Oh,
He's
I
an
can
ass.
barely like hear you. Your mic volume's kind of low for me. Especially
Could
like
we play?
they're pretty. Sure, win.
I mean,
Now.
before Iceborne comes out, you know,
Comes out Friday.
today, you could possibly play with me today.
Oh, okay, okay. I had to get PS Plus.
Because I mean, I've been, yeah, I've been going through some of the West and stuff because I didn't finish. I'm trying
Oh,
to get
I
kind of
keep,
caught up now.
I forgot you didn't like do everything. That's why I was kind of like curious why you wanted to play. Yeah, we could do that.
Because I just finished going after Yostra Valhazic Kuchai. So I already did those. So I got like literally 3.
I'll join up, guys. I've killed Royal Ludroth. Is that enough? Is he even in world?
There's something
Fuck
similar,
world.
but
So we're Lujon, of course.
Monster Hunter is a bad game.
What did you say?
Oh, face
I
melt.
said I really like Remnants a lot more.
I played the first Monster Hunter I played was Monster Hunter 1. Well, the first one that was released to the West on PS2. It was awful. I mean, even Monster Hunter fans don't like it. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, the first one was complete AIDS.
I remember like one of the first things you do is like the awful egg quest, running away from Rathian with an egg. That's like one of the first things they get you to do. It's like, oh, this is fun. Fuck this guy.
Keep forgetting how much
I've been using the hammer.
I couldn't even get used. I couldn't even get into it when it was baby mode with Generations.
Oof.
Baby.
Or World. It was World, right?
It's not enough headshots.
I mean, right now, World's like easier compared to the rest of the series, so it's probably until Iceborne
Oh,
drops.
definitely.
Oh yeah. They said they were gonna make it hard, and I believe them.
It's just so great to see how many gonna be in one. Like I didn't expect all of it. To be honest.
What, all the returning monsters?
Yeah, the returning monsters and the variations, and then the fact that they're like, hey, we're already gonna announce Mahjong too, and I was like, whoa, what?
Some guy on
Rotten. So
the
good. My God.
subreddit got Iceborne early. He's been posting like tons of spoilers and stuff.
Oh God.
He posted like the quest for Garuga. Apparently, like when Garuga was like first introduced in Monster Hunter, he was like Elder Dragon level monster, but like throughout time and like the series, they like nerfed him a bit.
What,
But
like,
apparently
like
in this-
Garuga?
Yeah. Like
wow.
you know how in the I think the TV spot he was shown like doing the tail flip against Devil Joe, and that was the kind of show that he was he's back to his original status as like an Elder Dragon tier monster.
Mm.
I'm ready.
I am really excited though. There's I've just been having a lot of stuff I need to pay for with like this next Detective 2, so that's why I'll just wait till the end of the month. because
Buy
I
it from
really-
Clay.
Actually. Okay. What'd you say?
I really do.
Oh, cool.
Really-
Certain
Should've
smaller
just buy
monsters
it
can
for
be
him.
tamed.
Yeah. You can't
You can
control their
tame and
movement.
ride them.
Can't control their movement though. They'll go wherever they want to go.
It says can be tamed and ridden upon to either travel to a designed point on the map or to track a monster.
Oh. Well, you still can't like directly like 100% control them.
They've added a
So
third difficulty level for 2-player parties. Remember that?
Oh yeah, because when
What?
in Iceborne they had it where if you were single players, you know, just like the 1 times multiplier, but if you were multiplayer, it was like a 2.5 times multiplier, and now it's like gonna scale with each player.
Oh, finally! That's
Yeah,
what it
so if
should
you
have
have
been
4
doing the
people,
whole time.
the hunt isn't piss easy anymore.
That's
Basically.
what it should have been the whole time.
I know. One person was saying kind of they had lowered the difficulty a bit to draw in like newer players, and then obviously with like their first big expansion, they were gonna kind of
Yeah.
vamp it back up to its original
They're like,
levels.
this isn't for kids no more. We gave you a chance. You've had plenty of time. Now it's
Basically.
time to get back to serious business.
Better start shitting on people. I'm so fucking ready.
It's gonna be so great.
Oh
It's gonna be
yeah.
awesome. Really excited to see what the new weapons look like and the new armors.
Oh,
And
there have been
hopefully they
some
give a bit more.
stuff posted. People have been like really looking at the trailers and like the reveals and
Mhm.
stuff they've shown, and like here and there you've seen some of they've seen some of the weapons, like what they look like.
Have they like improved on some of the designs for the weapons
Yeah.
for this next one?
Like there was no way they weren't going to, just because of how much of a
Yeah.
fuss people like how often it was brought
Yeah.
up. They had to.
Yeah, because it wasn't good. Like it was just a lot of them look so similar. Like that's not. I mean, they didn't used to do that, and that's why I was super confused. But
They're gonna
they
look
don't-
stupid.
They don't need to.
Ready. Man, I was excited to see
Like, oh,
Garuga
yeah.
coming back. Everyone hates Garuga. I love Garuga.
I'm like, sheesh, I can
My
actually get to
Garuga.
play Monster Hunter with my day one again. Jesus.
Isn't
Been
Garuga just
forever, Trey.
Jan Kutko?
Yep.
But black.
But like, he has poison tail flip, shoots actual scary fireballs, and roars all the time. It's like, I love his roar. It's like some like metallic screech. It's fucking great.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say too, because like I said, I fought, you know, the world's version of Kushala for the first like less than an hour ago, and I really like the way they did it in this one. I think better than they did in the handheld.
And handheld like Kushala was canceled.
Well, yeah, it's like you could barely even get close to it, and I mean, you know,
And
it
even if
still
you
has like that wind
ranged.
pressure. Yeah, and like it still has that wind pressure effect on it, but it's like it's a lot more manageable now, and I like, especially since like they made Kushala. It seems like a bit more aggressive, but at the same time not like overwhelming. I mean, over.
No
So
Chameleos. Feels bad.
Is that the big silver guy, or is that the
Yeah, it was
really
like
annoying
it was like
one?
it was like a literally like steel dragon.
Oh, I thought it might have been the that one annoying boss fight, where it's the guy with the tentacle and the lasers. He's like a big hermit crab when he comes out.
Oh, the
Wasn't that
Carcos.
like
He was
yeah.
the like final boss for Generations. And the Carcass was fucking awesome.
Oh, here he is. Fucked it. I put Kushala into Google. It comes up with some pictures of Kushala, and then there's a picture of like a naked woman version of Kushala.
Yeah. It's cursed.
Yeah. Trey already has that favorited, of course. Loves his Monster Hunter. I don't think I played Generations Ultimate.
I thought we did for a little bit. What did we play? I'm pretty sure it was Generations Ultimate. I don't think we didn't like get even remotely close to finishing it, but we played it on the emulator. Because it wasn't. Because I know we were like in the volcano area. That's when you were doing all the mining. And that wasn't in shit. That wasn't in 4 Ultimate. Because I remember we still had Hunter Arts. And I know it was in Generations because I didn't want to play Generations again because it was kind of bare bones when it came to content. And we had already played it. All 3 of us played on the 3DS. So Generations Ultimate's like the only thing left.
Maybe I just actually own that game on here. Let me have a look at my 4DS.
Oh yeah, Trey, I forgot to tell you too, because I've kind of like I think made this decision pretty recently. So when the tax returns come for next year, I'm thinking about getting the what was it? The handheld Switch.
Oh, the light switch.
Yeah,
That's what they should have called it.
You're gonna buy a
the
light
light
switch?
switch.
Isn't Switch already handheld?
Well, it
like
has like a
cheaper-
handheld option,
Yeah.
but like this one that's I think already out now or it's coming out this month. It's just the handheld.
I think it comes out like
So
right
it's not
before
like a whole-
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I think so.
Because they were gonna have a bundled version.
Because I've been really wanting to get the Switch, and then when I saw the the stuff in the light one, and then they have the colors, I was like, ooh. And
Wait. Can I cut you off real quick, Aaron?
No.
So when did we stop? When did we stop talking about Monster Hunter? Because I actually want to talk about the Switch.
We can talk about Switch.
Never. Okay.
I mean, we don't really stay on a set topic. We always bounce back and forth between things.
yeah, like always.
Oh.
I mean, you can talk about Switch if you want to talk about Switch.
Go ahead, Aaron. And then I want to add to it.
I was just gonna say I was planning on getting one from a tax return.
It's out later in September.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
it's
so.
just a cheaper Switch because it doesn't
Yeah.
have the thing. Some games
Yeah,
won't
it's
work
just-
on it though.
The only thing is, I
Yeah,
wish
it's
it was a
just like
little
the hand-
cheaper.
Think you wish it was a little what?
Cheaper. Because that's about the same
Oh, yeah,
price
'cause
as
it's
like
like
a used
200.
one on eBay.
So how much is the
How much is
like
it
a
going for?
regular? It's like 200.
Regular 300.
Yeah, 300.
Okay, it's regular 300. Okay, so yeah, it's 200. The light one.
The light switch. Also wish they had some better colors. The colors they have are fucking like
They're
bargain
bad.
bin. No, they're not too bad. I
They're
get the
not
gray.
bad.
They're bad.
I like all of them. I'm probably gonna end up getting the yellow one though.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
It's got what I was just about to say. I'd love the 3DS much. It's had a thumb came out like a regular controller's one, so it's actually not annoying to fucking use. That's what this Switch Lite has. Ah,
What's wrong, Freddy?
it's got things like what the 3DS should have had. Also, the UK version of the Nintendo website is stupid and bad, and I hate it. It's completely different from the American version. It's like made for looking at on a Nintendo Switch. I don't own a Nintendo Switch yet. That's why I come to the website to see if I want to buy a Nintendo Switch, and they don't have prices. God, where's the fucking...
Polaris, yeah.
On the American website, on the front page it says, "This is how much the Switch costs. This is how much the Lite costs." It says "fuck all" on the UK one. That means it's gonna be bad.
I can barely see.
And I kind of like the original Switch though. I like that you can play it handheld, but you can also like put this, like prop the screen up and then like have a controller with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I hate holding my 3DS up all the time. I need to develop some kind of roof-based
Get a
sling.
pop socket.
It's kind of like
Pop
What?
socket.
pop socket for it.
Yeah.
Pop socket.
Alright.
I don't know. I thought it was something you just adjust to, because I mean, I don't know if it's just because I've been doing handhelds for so long, which Trey like just got used to.
Yeah, I just got used to it. I never used the. I always hated the lock-on camera, but and I also never
I
did the
still
weird
use that.
claw thing people do. God, I hated
I'm
the
about to say,
lock-on
I'm still-
camera.
I still use that lock on as a crush to
Whenever I used it, I always got hit. It always threw me off. Because it focused like too much on the monster. I did fun.
I like even though I'm not the biggest fan of it in World, I still like how they have the option to lock on the head or the body.
Yeah, it's very cool. I wish they'd change mounting though.
Yeah.
Mounting's too easy.
Yeah, because I know since I'm using the hammer, like it helps even more so, I guess, if they're like down or on the ground. I'm like, okay, I can kind of get closer to it. I can
Hammer.
actually kind of, yeah, it's so great. Because at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to the lance, gun lance. Then at one point I was like, I missed the hammer.
Why ain't World on Nintendo Switch, eh? I don't want to buy.
Probably gonna end
Nintendo
up putting it
Switch.
there at some point. 'Cause they're pretty much like porting everything to the Switch.
I want Switch.
I don't see World being on the Switch.
I like Switch. Nintendo make good games. No one else making good games. Oh my god, what's the... I hate this website. It doesn't tell you how much it costs. Fuck you, Nintendo UK. How do I know what games I own on my 3DS? Nintendo eShop?
I think so.
Looks
think
like
that's
the
the-
eShop has been canceled. UI's not very good. Ah.
No.
Oh shit, it's Master Hand.
Shit, it got me. Oh, I didn't realize you were still watching Freddy.
Yeah, I just saw Master Hand. I was hoping that'd just be an insta kill. We'd have to start again. Wireless communications disabled. Ah. Of course it's disabled. Because otherwise my battery would only last 10 minutes. I'm gonna go onto 3DS and find out I actually own Generations.
I'll be right back real quick. I gotta help bring in some groceries.
Okay. Ah.
Oh my god, it won't let me access the eShop and update my system. I don't want to update.
Jesus Christ.
Time to go, Trey.
Hmm?
Time for you to go.
You.
To hell.
What?
Walmart.
For a tension rod.
What's a tension rod?
It's like a shower curtain.
Tension rod.
It forces. It's like a forces it in one area. It's so that way it can hang up curtains. Think of it like a curtain rod, but instead of like it's being hung up, it's being hung up by by springs instead.
Tension rod. Hmm.
Ye-
Oh, I see. It's just a
Yeah.
long rod, and then you use the springs to do the thing, but then you can attach it to the wall thing between the window, but you don't need to screw it in because it's just
Yeah.
springs.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazon.com.
No, I need it
$5.
today. Yeah, it's
$5.
$5.
Go to Home Depot. I
Fucking
don't know where you
player.
go. I don't know what you do in America.
I kill people in America.
Living in America.
What's your favorite part of America, Freddy?
Tits.
What? I thought the British tits are better than Americans.
Yes.
We're coming here for our tits.
Old granny tits. Monster Hunter World full unlocked. Yeah.
Taught this son of a bitch how to drive. They're doing it wrong. I should ram them off the road.
The system update is complete. Ah, cool. Admiral Bulldog released a video where he plays Alchemist probably the way that Trey would like.
Actually, fun way.
The name of the video is When the Attack Goes Even Further Beyond, and the thumbnail's like a, whatchamacallit. It's like a, whatchamacallit, but you could do. Ah, fuck. I updated my 3DS and now it's broken forever. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I know where to run. So I'll just chuck my 3DS in the bin. Fuck 3DS. It's Nintendo Switch Lite time, baby. It's got a thumbstick which actually comes out of the fucking thing. Oh, dearie me.
Oh my fucking god, can you die? Jesus Christ.
Time to go to your timeline, Trey.
Too bad.
Your proper timeline. Come here, Sonny Jim. It's time for you to go back home. Was that a cat? I heard a cat. I heard a cat.
I don't think you did.
I heard a cat. Damn it! Where's that cat?
No one has a cat.
Are you lying to me? I heard a cat.
Oh, kid three.
Get the fuck back here! I'm gonna stab you! You told me there's a cat! After 5 minutes of technical difficulties later. Alright, so Monster Hunter World, it looks like a good game, but I don't think so. Bad game, 10 out of 0, which is 0. So, bad.
What number is that?
Let's move on to a much better game. Let's talk about Time Splitters 3. How come that's not getting a remaster?
It's because no one cares, Dan.
Oh, fuck you, dude. You don't know shit about Time Splitters. We need to give you a frontal lobotomy to fix you.
Yeesh.
Can you believe it? A frontal lobotomy for my friend Trey. Wow.
Shit, it's not damage.
Yes. Oh crap. I only have 2 days left to carouse.
Oh no.
Time to die. I guess.
Just the way I like it.
No.
Hi, dragon. Easy peasy. That's enough. He's dead.
No. You know, there's too many things on screen when the quality of your stream goes to shit. The bit rate's not high enough for a million red balls.
Sure, you remember when I had so much fire on the screen and the stream lagged?
Shit.
Okay, I'm back.
Why's your gun flying?
Hello?
Synergy.
Why's your gun
It's
flying?
against the rules.
Hello?
Synergy.
You know, where's your gun? You know the rules. So do I. Big song.
No, you.
Give me fucking ammo.
Oh, sorry, I left my mic on whilst I was rummaging.
Big bazongas.
Big bazongas. I was looking for some screwdrivers, but I only found a super big screwdriver. It's not good enough. I need a tiny one for opening back of 3DS. For doing more hacking. I have to update my bazongas. Make it this huge.
God, there's no fucking way I'm making it to the Lich.
It says the Switch Lite will only play games that are handheld compatible. What games aren't handheld compatible?
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly.
No, sure.
I'll probably like maybe 1-2 switch or something. Maybe.
I think it might only mean like certain Switch applications.
Oh,
maybe.
it can't play. It can't play games that that require you to like detach the Joy-Cons.
Which Switch Lite game can it not play?
So like 1-2 switch. I'm sure there are more. But I'm almost positive you can't play 1-2 switch on it. I mean, no one gives a shit.
You can't play Nintendo Lado.
Oh no.
Can't play Super Mario Party.
Oh no. Some people that might actually be a deal breaker.
Ah, you can play it if you buy extra Joy-Cons, which can wirelessly connect to your Nintendo Switch Lite, then you can do that shit.
Let's go do this shit.
Can't play Just Dance either.
No.
Don't get it.
A key? Just what I needed. Oh, health. Tell me that shit. That shit's stupid. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Half a heart. No ammo. Oh, I'm dead. Roll right into that. Yeah. No. Okay, fuck this game.